What's happening, everyone? We are back for some more of Jungkook's vlogs, his G.C.F series. I know I'm a little late to the party here, but I enjoyed my first two videos that I watched. I think it's just a cool vibe. We're gonna check out Helsinki in USA now, so let's get right into it.
If we reach up as the waters climbing up, the hardest parts blind to reason.
All the boys. I love this, and I don't know if anyone else is with me on this, but I love the fact that I don't have to read any subtitles here. I can just enjoy the boys and their pure emotions. So credit to Jungkook for capturing that.
As if you didn't know. Take the desert, you take the coast, but to each his own. I take the desert. If we reach up as the water.
I really like the light he's capturing Jin in as well. Like, Jin's looking deep here, right? We're getting like a really sort of deep expression from Jin. So I like what he's capturing here. I haven't really seen Jin often with this type of expression on his face. And it's great. I think this is the cool thing, just to reiterate about these vlogs, is we're just seeing them in a different light here. And we're seeing RM's charms come out here. We're seeing J-Hope's charms come out. Really cool.
If we reach up as the waters climbing us, the hardest parts of your silence try to
there he is.
The falling snow. We'll leave you here, you know.
He's super talented, isn't he? Jungkook? Super talented. Yeah, I have no question in my mind that the dude can direct and produce music videos professionally if that's what he wanted to do. It's essentially what this is. So he's just killing it, and he just sets the mood, he's picking the right songs. Crazy how much, especially when there's no words, how much a song impacts the mood of a video. It really changes everything. So this is cool. It's just an enjoyable watch.
When the war was just waiting before us, as if you didn't know. You ignored all the darkest of warnings, found a end in the silence of morning. It fell beneath the cold. Take the desert, you take the coast, but to each his own.
This makes me feel like Jungkook really sees the guys. You know, I talk about people's observational skills from time to time on this channel, especially with BTS. I talk about certain guys who seem to observe others a little bit more. And I think after watching some of these vlogs, you see that Jungkook really does observe. And I think in these videos in particular, I think there's a certain vulnerability that he brings out of some of the guys, it seems like. You know, especially with Jin here, with Jimin in the past, with V. Like, there's a certain vulnerability that I think is being captured on video. And when I mean vulnerability, I think we're seeing some real glimpses of some raw emotion here. I think this is telling that the guys just feel comfortable enough with Jungkook. Yeah, I bet some people get emotional watching this video too, with the music and everything. Very cool. Very, very cool video. I love that. Just kind of had a little bit of a dark, sad feel to it, but again, it was just that rawness that comes out. So you just always get the sense that these guys are so damn close with each other. And I think them just being able to express themselves like this in front of each other in some of their kind of rawest forms is a testament to their bond. And you know, that's one of the reasons I've really, really enjoyed BTS, is just that bond that they have. And you're almost envious of it in a way. You're like, you know, you admire it, you're kind of inspired by it. And it's like, man, it's just so cool how close these guys are. So let's check out this next vlog here, G.C.F. in USA. The Burger King. It's a very good sign that we're in the States.
It's all in my head, I can feel it. I'm imagining
J-Hope looking incredibly cool with those shades.
from the stream all over. Fall back to sleep, please. For a second, for a minute, can we go? For a second, for a minute.
You always get the sense for me that RM's mind just never shuts off. He's just always thinking deeply. You know, when I look at him, that's what I think. This guy's just, his brain just never shuts off.
For a second, for a minute, can we go? For a second, for a minute, can we go? For a second, for a minute, can we go? For a second, for a minute, can we go? Can we go back when we were?
I love to see just a pure smile from Jin. Just a real smile from Jin. I love to see it. There's something vulnerable about seeing someone's genuine smile. Just when anyone can show their true emotions to the world, it's an act of vulnerability, and it just, again, it's one of those reasons why we feel connected to these guys. So the more moments we see, the more I feel connected. I love seeing that, and I think this is probably why these G.C.F. films or these G.C.F. vlogs are such a hit. Right? There's a real vulnerability, it feels like, that we're seeing that we don't always see in their everyday interviews and their performances. And V2, you tell me, it seems like V's goofy side really comes out around Jungkook. I've seen it a bunch of times now, you know, V's goofy side, but I'm curious to know if it's like he really gets in that zone around Jungkook.
So we got lost in each other 'cause time wasn't catching, time wasn't catching. Now we were young and didn't care if we messed up. We have forever, so we got lost.
See, even little things like that, man, like, to me that's real. Like, this is, again, one of the cool things about these vlogs.
We have forever, so
Right there. Jin just kind of yawning, like, that's not something that's generally captured like that. So again, this is all through JK's lens, and it's really cool to see what he decides to put out into the world. You know, this is what he wants us to see, I think, is like some of those real human moments of his brothers over here. Jin yawning, Suga looking a little more serious, although we've seen Suga serious before. You know what I mean? Just those real moments we don't usually hone in on. So it's very cool. Amazing.
thought of paper crowns with silver and gold. We thought of arms of feathers and hollow bones. The more I'm learning, the more I don't know. I feel smaller. The more for a second, for a minute, can we go?
Love these guys, man. Love these guys. And I think they actually also have a different relationship too with his camera. Right, they're so used to having cameras on them all the time, but when they see it's JK's camera, they might express themselves a little bit differently to that camera.
Can we go? For a second, for a
Hard to watch BTS content when you're hungry.
minute, can we go? Can we go back when we were young and didn't care if we messed up in each other 'cause time wasn't catching, time wasn't catching. Now we were young and didn't care if we messed up. We have forever, so we got lost.
I know this might be silly to say, but like, Hobie really loves entertaining. And I love when he kind of just gets goofy with the camera. He does it so often. Like, he's the first guy to kind of get up and do a little dance move and just get completely kind of goofy. And he's just got such a presence. So, you know, he's a great guy for this series as well, just to showcase that goofy side, that fun side. And we've talked about his like non-verbal charisma being insane. It's top notch. So for a vlog or a video with no words, Hobie's just, perfect. He excels because it's just like sometimes he doesn't have to say a word and he's often the most magnetic guy in the room. He really is an entertainer. Who is that? Sure. Suga's giving some like I don't give a shit energy right now. Hey guys. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. I'm just trying to think of like J-Hope again and just the way he communicates to the world, because he's such a nice guy too, right? Like you just get the vibe that, some people when you see them sort of taking up center stage and they have all this charisma, sometimes there's like a sense of arrogance a little, or, this person just needs the spotlight because they want that attention kind of selfishly. And I think with Hobie, it feels selfless in a way. He's entertaining us because he knows we'll enjoy it. Yeah, I think he's being himself, and I think he likes being goofy and free, and I think part of it might just be for a way to express himself, but I don't think he's necessarily doing it in like a selfish way. It's just a different type of charisma. There's just a real kindness under it all, and it's not exclusive. You know what I mean? You kind of feel like you're part of the fun. Anyway, I'll have to think about that a little bit more. If you want to watch my uncut reaction to G.C.F. in Newark, I'm going to watch that now. You can head over to my Patreon page for that one. Other than that, I appreciate you being here. My name is Max. I will catch you soon. Peace.